Who took ZIZZY? Well, I have some clues who this guy might be and why would he take ZIZZY. Let's see who exactly is this person that is doing this, shall we? First, let's look at the facts that we have so far. Wait, I forgot to tell you. Hello internet, welcome to Piggy Theory. And let's just say the map pad of Piggy. Not very kind. But I would be very happy if you subscribed because I'll be make more theories like this one. But anyways. Now let's get to the bottom of this. Who now look closely at this arm grabbing ZIZZY. This arm could only match to people. And do you know who these two suspects are? Look at these criminals. These two are suspects because look at their hands. If you look at the hand in the chapter and their hands, they are a complete match. So now what? Who could it be? Well, let's just talk about Friend for a minute. Sorry, Mr. Stitch.
You need to leave!
Okay, so as you know, Friend appeared in port. And the way to see him is, if you find all the insolence eyes around the map. And when you have all 5 eyes clicked, you go to a door and knock on it. Then it would chase you and then disappear when he has killed a single person. So is Friend canon to the story? Well, yes and no. Friend is nowhere else mentioned in the lore, only in this instance. But I would say he is canon, but just as an Easter egg. But let's see if Friend really did it. And as you can see, the images are right next to each other. But if they were to be life-sized, it would be like this. And if Friend were to be holding ZIZZY, which makes him too short for to be him because he's on the ground, and in the picture it's a person standing, which only leaves us with and Stitchy. Well, look what we have here. Let's take a closer look at Mr. Stitchy. Mr. Stitchy first appeared in Book 1 chapter for the forest. He became a limited Piggy skin for the Halloween season. This is how you would unlock him. I won't go in detail on how to unlock him, but you get it. Mr. Stitchy was also in the Hunt chapter, which was very recent. On a table there is a drawing that looks like drawn by a child, but look who's that. Which makes me think of what Tio said in the Distraction chapter cutscene. I felt alone often, so I made myself a friend, one from beyond. And not to mention the map is medieval themed, because we traveled back in time to that time period. So what if Tio made the drawing maybe interacting with Mr. Stitchy himself? And Tio has also said this: I started to become just like him in more ways you could imagine. He wasn't too happy about that, which links to this note of Tio being crossed out with Mr. Stitchy, which refers to him being mad that Tio is becoming better than him. So Tio is probably from the medieval ages along with Mr. Stitchy. Mr. Stitchy is also here physically in the map, but it could just be a plushie. So what does all of this mean, you might be wondering? And why would Mr. Stitchy take ZIZZY? Well, let's just pretend this was Tio as a child for right now. And this was during the medieval times. Tio was a happy little fella, until he made a friend. An evil one, but Mr. Stitchy would never hurt him. And Tio wanted to be like him and started to be like him. But Mr. Stitchy wasn't liking this. So Tio drew this because he noticed Mr. Stitchy getting mad. So he left Tio. And Tio, wanting to be just like him, followed him. And Shio's dad the king noticed his son missing, so he made search parties to find him. And even made a note saying this: "It has been a week since my son has left. I want search parties turning over every rock in my kingdom to find him." And after Mr. Stitchy left, he cursed the land, hoping Tio would suffer along with it. And back at the kingdom, It has been cursed. So many people have fled to get away from the curse, but the king stayed so he could find his son, so he made this note. The land has been cursed, we are suffering from a famine, and most people have left. I will remain here until I can find my child. And Tio, seeing what had happened to his kingdom, he decided he wanted revenge. Tio, using what Mr. Stitchy has taught him, easily defeating him, but he would not kill him. Tio had now become what he wanted and now more powerful than Mr. Stitchy. So Mr. Stitchy would be plotting his revenge since this day.
1 million zillion jillion dillion cotillion times later.
It is now present day and the distraction chapter happens. As revenge, Mr. Stitchy is in this portal ready to take ZIZZY. So now Mr. Stitchy is gonna use ZIZZY as a weapon to then fight Tio again. But hey, that's just a theory, a Piggy theory. But you guys should go down and subscribe. This video has taken me ages to make, so if you don't mind, subscribe. And what other theories would you like? Let me know down in the comments, and bye.